April 8th, 2011 at 1:40 in the morning, and this is continued Forex analysis for the week of April 4th. My email, where you can view my blog, and how you can follow me on Twitter. Let's take a look at the euro. Euro busted out on Wednesday, paused on Thursday, and has been going higher today since the Friday session took over. Still looking for this upper Keltner as the target. And from there, have to reanalyze there, right? I'm not saying that's the last stopping point of this move, but that would be a place that definitely some reanalysis should take place, okay? You can see we're over this last high back here from November. The Aussie dollar continuing to move higher, poked out of the Keltner on Thursday, came back in, but out above it now. Still think that this may be a little stretched here, but no pattern to short. So, gonna step aside until this sets up a pattern. Okay, the dollar Swiss. Now, this one happens to be a real nice one. We watched this reversal bar. It triggered on Wednesday, but then came back up and closed within the range of that reversal candle. But then Thursday got back out, and Friday it's doing pretty nice. Stop should be break even here. All right, up about 60 or so ticks as I'm doing this video. So stop should be break even right here. Looking to take half off at 100 ticks, and if only one unit is being used, then look to trail stops to like plus 50, plus 60 when it gets to 100 and see where this can go. Okay, so if you're having multiple units, then look to take half off plus 100 and then trail the rest as it goes. If there's only one unit, then when it gets to 100 ticks, you may want to move stops to protect 50 or 60, to lock in 50 or 60. But stops should definitely be break even here. Looks like we could get a nice move out of this one on the dollar Swiss. Let's look at the loonie. Still headed for that lower Keltner. I mean, it looked lower the whole week, but I didn't really see a pattern here. So, see what it does when it gets to that lower Keltner. Let's look at the euro pound cross. You can see pull back to the center channel line, held nicely, but right now it's just consolidating. Back-to-back inside bars. Let's see what this candle does, if it forms an inside candle as well. Let's look at euro Swiss. Okay, nothing going here. Let's look at Euro Aussie. Kind of no man's land here. Euro Kiwi. Okay, looks like a falling wedge. This is a sign of volatility contraction. So we could see some expansion out of this one way or the other. Okay, watch that one. Okay, pound Kiwi. All right, had the break of that similar pattern that we just saw, but it gave it all back the next bar. Now it's just consolidating, putting this one to the side and wait and see. Let's look at the yen pair and crosses. Okay, Thursday, volatile day, obviously, for the yen with the earthquake, with the aftershock earthquake. And now Friday, it's kind of chopping around here, forming an inside candle to Thursday's range. But, you know, these yen crosses and and the dollar yen, I've been saying it all week, they look extended, but stepping in front of these can be really dangerous. So let these form a pattern, let these set something up on like the 120 or 240 minute chart, and then see if there's an entry that could be quantified that way. Okay, here's the euro yen. That's why stops are used. Remember, if you went back to the first video, I had said that my system had, this new system I'm testing, had kicked out a sell signal here. And it worked for a couple hours, but, you know, but that's why stops are used, because this thing is just totally out of control. It's sitting right here at resistance, but the next resistance is just above here, too. So if it gets above there, want to really watch this 120, what is it, 123, I gotta scrunch it, 11, 120, there it is, 123.11. So that's what we're watching as next resistance here. Remember, I don't use these, even though this stopped dead on the fib. Ooh, Well, I don't use these levels as fade points. I don't say, oh, it hit the number, let's fade it. I want to wait and see what it does when it gets to a major resistance and support point. Dial down to a smaller time frame and look for a pattern. Okay? The Swiss yen outside of the Keltner, the Aussie yen just ripping. Okay, closed outside the Keltner, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, continue just ripping it up here. And the pound yen, same thing. So I think these crosses are ready to pull in, but I don't have a pattern for them yet. So what I think or what I feel or what my gut says is completely irrelevant. The charts are what rule. Wait for the setups and then look to quantify where you could say, okay, this looks like a reversal pattern here, even if it's a 1-bar reversal, even if it's something like this, right? Like on the dollar Swiss, right? It was a 1-bar reversal. We came up and then boom, that was a reversal bar. But you have to quantify. You have to say, okay, where can you put the stop? If you're going to short there, where's the stop? It's the same thing with any type of pattern. Okay, with a flag, here's a flag. Okay, it came out of the flag. Where am I going to put the stop? Above the flag, all right? And I know most people understand this, but I just want to be clear with it, that I could think that the Aussie yen is coming in all I want until there's a pattern that tells me this is where you short and this is where your stop is the risk reward there, then it's foolish and reckless to try to step in front of this thing. Okay, so anyway, that's a look at some pairs and crosses. Have a great trading day on Friday and a great weekend. I will do another update on the Forex market, most likely on Sunday.